Anderson Varejão's checked in for Draymond Green. They set the pick. Kicks it to Barnes. Lots of room. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Jordan. Launches it. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Jordan can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Feeds it to Barnes. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Jordan. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. It'll count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive ace.
He's going to make some shots. I was looking at his last couple games, and when guys get up those many attempts and they get to the foul line, they're going to score. So we can't let that, affect the way we play our game. And the main thing is just getting the win.
Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does, and as part of your plan?
Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Right. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes, and early on they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Jordan, he's in at the point. Howard is out there with Booker. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then it's Felton in at the 2-guard. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He ended with 28 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Yes, Kevin, here.
And now the third quarter about to get going. An exceptional performance. Jordan, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Harden the pass to Jordan. The 10-footer. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Curry. He has 7. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dishes it to Bogut. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Houston in the lead. It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by Curry. And Booker kicks to Howard. Outside Jordan. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's yours. He's yours.
Jordan's got 12.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Ariza against Curry. Good D by Ariza.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jordan kicks to Booker. Back to Jordan. Stolen by Thompson. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good. 16 points for him.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Curry, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. In scoring. First in assists. And they were #1 in three-point shooting. Boy, they were dangerous from behind that three-point line.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Moore with the block. He feeds it to Felton. There's a screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The pass to Varejão. Puts it up from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The drive by Jordan. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
For the lead. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got his first points of the night. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Thompson with it. He's got 21. And he overshot that one, missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And here's Jordan outside and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back the fourth quarter of action. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Houston also making some changes. Lisa comes in for Brewer. And it's Jordan in for Patrick Beverley. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Trevor Booker. Then it's Jordan. And it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Over to the left wing. Booker dishes to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden the pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. It's Harden with the drive, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Curry. There's the dish to Barnes. All sorts of time, and that one's good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jordan against Curry. A shot by Jordan, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Rockets with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the game. And 3 from Jordan. Draymond Green with the rebound. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
Well, James, no doubt.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.